Let's start that again. Good morning, Haps. Good morning, Haps. Good morning. Richard Roberts at Fireman Rich here on the Haps. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Donald. Hello from the southernmost quadrant of Denmark. Good morning, sir. Getting a day started here. Very good, sir. Very good. Let me see here. Are we on Twitter Live? I think I toggled it. And no, what happened? Let me see. Let me tweet it out. Okay. Let's see. I tweeted it. Are we there? Are we on Twitter Live? Let's see. We're getting it started here. We got, I don't know, can we go Twitter Live here? I tweeted it. I'm getting the mechanics down here. Yep, we are on the board, Twitter Live. Hello. Richard Roberts here on the Haps for this April 4th, 2021. Current time is 05:42 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York. Southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside this morning. Let's see, is that going? I'm not sure. At any rate, it looks like it should be going. Okay, yeah, it says live. Okay. It's just got to come up on the surface 3. Oh, we're having fun this morning, folks, but we are here on the Haps. And hello from the southern tier of upstate New York. Good morning, Tioga County and all in southern tier of upstate New York. Broadcast on Hap with the hashtag positive start to the day. Hashtag PSTTD. Live life and have fun. Hashtag positive start to the day. And hashtag PSTTD. And we're climbing around a little bit with a second take of our intro music here. And we do have the morning coffee. So, and we are on Twitter Live. I'm seeing myself now. So we're getting the mechanics going. We're running on Twitch, YouTube Live, 2 Facebooks, my personal and my public one, at the Real Fireman Rich, and my one on my private one saying hello and good morning. Happy Easter to my cousins and all my Air Force buddies there that are on my private Facebook. The only reason I'm broadcasting the face or using Facebook is because I can broadcast from apps. And we're now on Twitter Live. I figured it out as far as yesterday, getting on Twitter Live. So we are broadcasting on Twitter Live, and we will be doing that. So that's cool. But currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, it is about 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Coffee is tasting mighty fine this morning. And let's see, the sun will be rising this morning at 06:43, which is a little less than an hour, about 42 minutes. 52 minutes, yeah. It'd be 52 minutes. The sun will be setting here at be setting at 7:35 p.m. later today. And we're here this Sunday morning to do this broadcast because I'm starting my week early. I have to go into the day job. I got notified yesterday. We had short notice. I had a short notice call into duty due to the fact that I have a coworker that has a death in the family, and my thoughts and prayers are out to this coworker. So it was last minute to where his his shift had to be covered. I stepped up and said I will do it, because this if you knew this gentleman, you probably try and beat me to the punch. So we're going to be going into the day job, and I want to get my day started on a positive note here as far as broadcasting on HAPS, because I was planning on doing some Lord of the Ring game broadcasting, but I was on the game yesterday, made some progress on some other things there on the game, and I had fun. At the same time, on the big screen there, I was watching The Hobbit, not the Hobbit, the first one, The Desolation of Smaug, the second one, and then the third one. What was it? The Battle of Five Armies. I was watching all three of them as I was playing the game. So yesterday was sort of a Lord of the Rings type game, a day off there. The missus allowed it because she knew I had to go into work this morning. This Sunday, Easter morning, which I want to wish everybody in a Passover for on the Jewish side, but I want to wish everyone a happy Easter. And that applies to people that are they're not Christians, but just it's a good Sunday. It's a good Sunday as far as to pass on goodwill and all that. So I was sort of scrambling around for an article, and lo and behold, I find one, which is interesting. So that's part of this thing as far as to get the day started, to get present an interesting article. So to get the day started. And I usually do it Monday through Friday. Like I said, Sunday I'd be broadcasting probably later. I'd still be in bed by now, trying to sleep in. And let's see, our sound is good. So, but I have to go, like I said, into the day job. And so I'm going to start my routine. It'll be a kickback day today and stuff like that. There'll just be, it's Sundays. I used to work Saturdays and Sundays, and Saturdays could be interesting. Sundays, it's, just basically watching the farm, basically, nothing really spectacular. But for this gentleman, like I said, it's sad news to hear when someone has a death in the family, but they have things they have to take care of. So let's just say the people I work with, we have a sense that while you're taking care of the family, we'll hold your spot, and we'll take care of what needs to be taken care of and stuff. So which is minor compared to things taken care of when there is a death in the family. So. But I'm happy to do that, and I'm happy to be here on the HAPS before starting my Sunday work day. But I get a chance to say Happy Easter to you all as far as that goes. And it is the Easter weekend and Passover as far as that goes. It was Passover Friday. I don't know. I was raised Catholic. I'm not a practicing Catholic as far as that goes. But I still have those tendencies of being. I remember Father Jan, who, when I received my first communion, God bless me, or God bless you, Father Jan, the priest that a great priest. He was very I was like 5 or 6, and he was just a monstrous of a man. It's like, wow, this guy, you know, back when we were young and stuff. I respect the dead by playing their favorite music. Oh, Ear Joe, there you go. That's good. You know, we think of those that passed, and as far as that's a good way of remembering them. Thank you, and thank you for being here, sir. Ear Joe, or is it ma'am? I'm not sure. I can't see the pic. Let me see. What's your profile say? Aaron. You are okay, from Lubbock, Texas. Okay, very good. Got Texas is in the house. So the interesting article is from space. I love space. I love all interesting things. But the latest update on the NASA's Mars helicopter Integrity, it has touched the ground. They have released it in steps. It's sort of sitting like this, and then I guess it went down like this, brought its legs out, other legs, and it's dropped down on the ground now. The Perseverance rover dropped the helicopter, was yesterday, April 4th. This is about 6 hours old, this news. The first helicopter on Mars is officially on Martian soil. NASA's Mars helicopter Integrity touched down on the surface of the red planet after being dropped by its mothership, the Perseverance rover. The space agency announced Saturday, April 4th. The helicopter's first flight is just over a week away, so we're getting closer. So it's on the ground. Hashtag Mars helicopter touchdown confirmed. It's 293 miles. Oh, what are we doing there? Calm down. The cats are all riled up. This is Murdoch right here. He's one of 6 cats. Come on, you relax there, buddy. You getting all hyped up, huh? It's something outside there. Okay. It's 293 million mile, 471 million kilometer journey aboard the NASA Perseverance, with the final drop of 4 inches, that's 10 centimeters, from the rover's belly to the surface of the moon was yesterday. Officials at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California announced and stuff. What do you want, my coffee there, Murdoch? So, but the helicopter weighs in at just 4 pounds. Would you rather live on the moon or Mars? Ooh, that's an interesting one. I don't know. Probably Mars, because there's an atmosphere and you could probably build an atmosphere. It's probably Mars. But I'm very much happy living right here on this blue marble called Earth. I'll just leave that at that. I don't know. If I had to, it'd definitely be Mars, because there's resources on Mars, I guess. But I'm very much content living here on the blue marble. Good question there, Urjo. Let's see. Weighing 4 pounds, Integrity is a tiny solar-powered helicopter that relies on a recharged battery to keep its systems warm during the harsh Martian nights. Let's see. Until yesterday, Integrity has been attached to Perseverance belly, feeding off the rover's nuclear power system to stay warm. Oh, it's nuclear. I didn't know that. Or did I? Wow, Perseverance is nuclear. I think I might have known about that, but wow, that's interesting. Nuclear. But it does have solar panels on it too. But Integrity was attached. It was charging the batteries and stuff like that. And this right here is the battery for my, that's my battery for my I don't have it here. It's stowed away, but here's the controller for my drone. So you can see why I'm interested in this this drone that called Integrity flying there. So now the helicopter is using the internal battery to power its vital heater because it gets pretty cold up there. It's another reason why I'd probably like staying here on Earth, because it's not as cold. This heater keeps the interior at about 45 degrees Fahrenheit, though through the bitter cold of the Martian nights, where temperatures can drop as low as negative 130 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 90 degrees Celsius. NASA Bob Balram, chief engineer of the Mars Helicopter Project, wrote on Friday. That comfortability protects key components such as the battery and some of the sensitive electronics from harm at very cold temperatures. Integrity is expected to make its first flight on April 11th, which it'll be next Sunday. So that'll be interesting. I'm sure Space Gal will probably be broadcasting that probably. If not, I could be broadcasting. What the hell? We'll have some news on it though, with the data from that test reaching Earth on April 12th. So it flies on the 11th, but we won't know if it actually flew until the 12th. That's interesting. So we won't be broadcasting on April 11th. The $85 million drone is the first helicopter ever sent to another world and is designed to test technologies for future flying vehicles on other planets. Integrity carries 2 cameras to document its flights, which will also be observed by Perseverance. Sounds like penguins might like Mars. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Though I think it's a tad cold there. Let's see. We got the cats acting up out there? Okay. What do we got? Okay. If all goes well, Integrity will perform a series of even longer flights. That's if it has a successful first flights over the Jezero crater, where the Perseverance rover landed on February 18th, over the next 31 Martian days, which are called sols. Each flight should reach no higher than 16.5 feet and will be conducted over 300 feet long. So they're going to be short flights. I think the cat is having an issue here. We okay? Oh, one of them's just coughing. NASA plans a series of tests before that first flight to fire up Integrity's 4 rotor blades. I thought it was 2, but 4. Then they spin at 2,537 revolutions per minute, where Perseverance watches from a safe distance. The rover will be stationed a safe 16.5 feet away from the drone before the first flight. So let's see. But first, of course, Integrity must survive the bitter cold of its first night alone on Mars. So that's going to be the real test there. Whether it dropped yesterday, so they'll probably be getting some data today to see what has happened overnight. So we'll be checking the news here. The helicopter's battery will power its heater enough to maintain a steady temperature of about 5 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 15 degrees. So I thought it said 45, but the Integrity team will be anxiously waiting to hear the helicopter the next day. Did it make it through the night? Is the solar panel working as expected? So maybe there'll be some information today. Mission team members will closely watch Integrity's temperature and battery performance over the weekend and ensure the helicopter is healthy. If everything looks good, Integrity can then move on to its rotor test and other system checks. So they'll probably do a rotor test. Hello, Walt. Good morning. Good morning, Walt, from Ireland. Good morning, sir. Good morning. We're just talking, and Walt, you fly drones. We're just talking about the Mars Integrity drone. They dropped it. It's actually it's sitting on the Mars surface now. They dropped it yesterday. And inactive. Hello, good morning. I'm here too from Afghanistan. Okay. Hello from Afghanistan. But it's on the ground and they're talking about, I guess they dropped it yesterday. They'll probably be checking to see what the battery integrity is, because I guess the battery is to keep the heater going, to keep the systems warm overnight on the Martians' harsh nights. And I think they're forecasting it to make its first flight on April 11th, according to the space.com article, which I'll post. I'll be posting this article in my timeline on here on HAPS, only on HAPS, not on Twitter. I'm Twitter live on Twitter, broadcasting from HAPS, but those people on Twitter, YouTube Live, Twitch, and the Facebook, you're going to have to come over to my HAPS channel at haps.tv/Richard Roberts, at Richard Roberts, and you'll find me there. But mission team members will closely watch Integrity's temperature and battery performance overnight, ensuring the helicopter's healthy. Just heading down from the mountains now. Had a drone flight earlier. Okay. But wind is picking up. Okay. Yeah, I got to get my drone out. It's been over a year since I'm going to probably have a drone flight here sometime this week. I'm going to have to do that. It's been over a year since I've flown my drone. But they're going to be doing a series of tests now. They'll crank up the engines, see how, and that's a normal process when, as far as a new airship or something like that. They'll test the engines on the ground, make sure that they got full capacity before they go to full flight and stuff. Just like how they do with the rockets when they send this stuff up in the space. They test the rockets first. If everything looks good, Integrity can then move on to the rotor test, like I said, and other systems. As novel as Integrity is, the helicopter is just part of NASA's ambitious Perseverance rover mission to explore the ancient delta of Mars' Jezero crater. The rover is expected to spend the next 2 years exploring the area. And with it being nuclear, it probably can go a lot longer than 2 years, because the other rovers have shown that. And will seek out signs of ancient life. Perseverance will also collect samples of Mars rocks to be collected and returned to Earth on a later mission. So there we have it. And there's some pictures, and there's a YouTube on this, and there it's sitting right on the ground. That is pretty cool. Some good pictures from the Perseverance of the little helicopter, and hopefully it survived the winter, or not the winter. Well, it is like winter, but the overnight temperatures. Recognizing we have 8 on the eyeball, which is fantastic, with 2 thumbs up. We have Walt in the house. Yeah, very limited here due to weather, but started off good, very calm. I have 2, but only took the DJI Mini up the mountain. Okay, you got or DJI. Okay. Hello, Randy. Randy Horton is in the house. Thank you, sir. Randy's got a broadcast, I think. Actually, you should be broadcasting now, Randy. Or are you going to be broadcasting here? I saw something at 6 o'clock. You were going to be broadcasting. But whoop whoop, yep. But while I have a Hubsan 501A that I use the controller here. This is my controller right here for my Hubsan, and here's the battery. But I have I actually have the drone up in the upper shelf there of the closet there in the hallway and stuff. So hello, yes. Hello, Randy Horton. Glad you could make it. Just so you know, Randy and Walt, you came in late. This is sort of a regular broadcast because I'm going into the day job today. I got a short notice saying that I had to go into the day job. I had a coworker that had a death in the family. So I'm stepping up, and I'm going to be covering his shift, so he doesn't have to worry about that. You know, he got word yesterday mid-morning, and So I will be heading into the day job here this morning. So I'm just getting started here. And just so you know, Randy, I am broadcasting on Twitter Live. I am broadcasting on Twitter Live to where on my Twitter feed, and I had to go through the producer, which is now called, the old Periscope producer. It's called Media Studio producer now. So awesome, Rich. I have a Phantom 4 Pro. Man, I would love to have that one or the other one. The Hubsan is not a bad one. I'm going to have to show a test flight out in the backyard here, broadcast that as far as to show you. It's I think the drone is, God, how much does it weigh? It's probably close. It's over a pound. I have to register. Oh, there we go. DJI Max. That's a kicker right there. Is used here at work. Oh, those. Okay, yeah, you did say something. I recall on a past broadcast that you guys use drones. Wow, that's cool to check the oil pipelines. Where here in New York State, the NYSEC, they use the helicopters. They fly around low, but they do in some rural areas do use the drones. The news agencies are using the drones now, as far as that goes, for overhead pictures and stuff. And I'm just checking the Twitter Live, and Twitter Live is still going good. So that's great. Very good, Randy. That's a nice one. That's freaking, well, that's, how big is that radius wise? Do you know, Randy? As far as the outside thing, great drone. Yeah, that'd be great to fly that one, huh? Well, that'd probably get way up there in the air. I think it's the reason I don't fly that much is there's certain restrictions now on the amateur novelists. Let's see, mine is going to Twitter Live automatically. So I don't know how you're doing that though, Randy. I had to manually. I do have the RTM, but I'm gonna have to try that. As far as the drone is about 10 grand. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. I think my drone costs. You can pick it up for under 200, but I think it was 220, 225 when I bought it a few years back. I think Walt, yours are right in the $300-400, I think $400 or $500 range as far as that goes here in the States. The DJI and the what was the other one you had? The Phantom 4 Pro. I think that one is up around $600 maybe, or if not more. So that's cool. So, but that's interesting. Your broadcast goes to Twitter Live automatically. So I wonder, because I have my thing set up. I'm just wondering if I don't have to click through. Let's see. Walt says it's carrying it through for me. That's why I never carry the Phantom, just too much with the photography stuff. Yeah. You got, that DJI. That's a nice rig right there. That's very good. It has a 256-bit encrypted built-in. Wow, that's probably, they should be flying one of those up on Mars, huh? As far as that goes, I forget what the dimensions are, but 5 pounds that one weighs. So that's a good weight and stuff. But it has 4 rotors, so I thought it only had 2. One spins this way, and there's one below that spins that way. And let's see. What are the rotors? 1, 2. I thought they only had 2 rotors, but they say they had 4 rotors. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. So what else is going on? Let's see. Yeah, the mid 500s. The Pro was 1,600 euros. Oh my God, that's 1,500 grand easily. Wow. But they're fun. They are fun. If and those rigs are solid rigs. I like the Hubsan. The Hubsan, I could move up, but I was thinking about moving up, but it never happened. So, but I'm going to have to broadcast that backyard broadcast just to hover it, so you can see what my drone is like. So what's you're using? So what you're using for Twitter Live? I have the RTM set up on HAPS here, and then I've got on another tab here the Media Studio Producer, and I started in the Media Studio Producer. So I've got two tabs. I got the HAPS Broadcast Studio on one tab, and then I have Producer. It's not called Periscope Producer, it's just Producer, but on the top it says Media Studio. So I guess I discovered that tab yesterday when I was looking at my Periscope channel. You can't broadcast obviously from Periscope anymore, but I looked at the Producer, and then the link said, hey, Periscope Producers no more, go here. And then when I clicked on that, that's when I came across this Media Studio, and it's the Producer for it's called studio.twitter.com Producer to broadcast. Better get moving, Richard. Getting cold. Have a great day. Yes. Okay. Well, happy Easter to you and your family, sir. We're pushing to past our 30 minutes. So can you send me the way to do it when you free? Yeah, I'll do that after I get back from the day job today, Randy. I'll type it down as far as like I said, real quick, I went into my Periscope, and yeah, Walt, have a great day, sir. I logged into my Periscope, and in the Periscope, I went to Periscope Producer, and then it showed that, let me see, I can do it right here now. Let's see, Periscope. Let's see, Fireman Rich. Let me do that real quick. Time? Yeah, I got time. Fireman Rich on Periscope. And then on Periscope, let's see, I'm bringing up the tab now. And then in the upper right-hand corner, let's see, three buttons there. What the hell? Okay, where my little profile picture is, it has we're good. Stand by. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Okay, we're back. But on the upper right-hand corner on the picture, the drop down, you press on that, drop down says View Profile, Producer, Super Broadcasting setting, and log out. I hit Producer, and when I hit Producer, the screen, the Periscope Producer page says Periscope Producer is retired, but we have enabled Twitter Media Studio for many users with linked Twitter accounts. And then they have a button there that says Twitter Media Studio. And when I hit that, that's how you get to it. So real quick there, I guess, if that answers that question, Randy. And it goes to Twitter Studios as far as that goes. So let me know. Audio went bad. Yeah, I went bad. I had to unplug and plug back in on the thing. So, but that's the gist of it. So I'm going to have to exit stage left here, folks, because it's time for me to get ready for the day job. I got to remember. Oh, wait a minute. Let's back up here. I did not do my thought for the day. Let's end by doing my thought for the day. I'm just looking at my notes and stuff. I got all excited about. Our thought for the day comes from Robert Frost as we end the show here. And if you're watching this on the replay, thank you very much. Our thought for the day is from Robert Frost, where two roads diverge in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and has made all the difference. Let me read that one more time. I like reading them twice. Thought for the day, something to think about from Robert Frost. Two roads diverge in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So there we have it, folks. I got that in, and which is always interesting to go ahead and take the road less traveled. All right, folks, that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and exit stage left here and bid you all a fair one for today. Enjoy your Easter Sunday. And thank you for coming into my broadcast here. It's been fun. And jerky, all that and stuff like that. So I greatly appreciate Donald being in here. We had someone from Afghanistan, I guess. We had Walt. Thank you, Walt. And thank you, as always, Randy. You're great. You're tops, man. You're good. Oh, who was it from? We had, who was it? We also had Ear Joe. Earn your Ear Joe. Joe from Lubbock, Texas. And we had Inactivity coming in on the Twitter side from Afghanistan. So thank you all. All right, folks, you all have a great one. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks.